Alright, so welcome back to the third series of complete cold email copywriting. And in this video, I'm actually going to be covering the value formula for Alex Hormozi. I'm going to be covering top 5 frameworks that we actually use at Leadamax and for our clients to book financially qualified demo calls into the pipeline. That being said, I'm not going to take much of your time. And for a quick reference, my name is Moise Khurram and I'm the founder and CEO of Leadamax. We're a B2B SaaS focused agency who's solely focused on helping B2B SaaS companies getting more qualified customers into the pipeline and making sure you're getting those customers as profitable as you possibly can. That being said, how exactly we do with that? For a quick reference, we do the complete done for you outbound system. All you have to do is take the call, close the deal. We build the complete lead list, lead generation, infrastructure setup, go-to-market strategy, and also setting up those appointments. And speaking about closing the deals, we even train your SDR team so that you guys can close those deals more effectively and efficiently. That being said, let's get started with the video. So let me just minimize myself. All right, that is the website. You can simply pick a free intro call with me. Link will be in the description. You can go check it out. And believe me, you found the call really valuable, right? That being said, let's get started with the video. So if you're watching this video, by this time, you should have actually watched this video, the series number 1, the copywriting tricks that actually got us 3 times more replies in the second video. Link will be in the description. You can check them out. Really valuable videos, right? So, alright, so this is the value formula by Alex Hormozi. Of course, I'm not going to take the credit. And if you don't know, if you haven't heard about him, he's actually an Iranian American YouTuber, investor, entrepreneur, and a managing partner at acquisition.com. And in one of the videos, YouTube videos, Alex actually gave one of the most amazing formula for success, and that is dream outcome into perceived likelihood of achievement over time delay and effort and sacrifice. So what it actually means and how exactly is related to copywriting. Why is this formula that is related to success is actually used in copywriting and for cold emails, right? So let's dive into the nitty-gritty details. So first of all, dream outcome. It's the promises you make that hooks your customers. It can be a strategic solution. It can be a product or a service. It can be anything that is in terms of your offer, in terms of your guarantee. Let's take an example. Anything that hooks a customer, it can either be saying we offer free 5,000 emails lead list, something like that, or anything like a 7-day free trial or free trial for 60 days, anything like that. Secondly, perceived likelihood of achievement. It's how likely someone actually believes in your product to solve their pain points. And how exactly you can do that? You can mention those case studies, you can mention those testimonials, you can mention more referrals, and that will build up the credibility in terms of them. It will eventually build up the trust, right? Then is the time delay. It's the probable timing of their achievement. How much time will it take for them to achieve that specific goal? So whenever you're sending out the cold emails, you want to mention these 4 important points, right? Time delay. How many months, how many weeks do they have to kind of sacrifice their time to basically achieve that dream outcome? That's it. And lastly, effort and sacrifice. The sheer effort and sacrifice your customer needs to put in order to achieve that desired result and basically get to the finalized goal. Guys, it's really important. You must have a notebook, pencil, pen, or paper. You should be writing these points if you want to send cold emails and making sure those cold emails get positive reply rates. Because if everything is really nice, if your infrastructure setup is perfect, if your lead list is really good, your appointment setting is really good, but your emails are trash, your emails do not get any sort of positive reply rates, then believe me, all the efforts you're making is actually going into vain. And that is the main myth. Most people believe that cold email doesn't work. It's all because your copywriting is trash. You need to understand that. So now coming on to cold email, you can easily upscale your copywriting game with this simple formula. While researching your prospects, keep these 4 variables in mind and just make sure what the dream outcome and what is it likely to achieve that dream outcome for them specifically, right? So Based on the assessment and taking the depreciating variables, time delay, and the effort and sacrifice, basically in consideration, you can make them an offer that they can't refuse. And this is exactly how you make a no-brainer offer, right? How is that possible? Write down or just take a screenshot. Believe me, you'll find it really valuable. Just take a screenshot and make sure you enter this screenshot into ChatGPT, extract it, and tell it to make an offer based on these 4 points. In every single one of your offers, you should have the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood of achievement, time delay, effort, and sacrifice it actually requires for them to achieve it, right? So these are going to be different formulas for cold emails as promised, and there are total 45, and we're going to cover them video by video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be covering 5 really important formulas. So that being said, the BAP formula. BAP stands for before, after, bridge. This is the framework you can use to write email copies for your lead gen email marketing campaigns. It breaks down every single email copies in conversation-oriented manner that digs deeper into the prospect pain point and offers them a perfect solution, right? So if you actually follow the formula correctly, you can write a compelling email copy to appeal to your recipients' want. And BAP has basically got 3 parts, right? Before, after, bridge. So let's break it down, right? So first of all, before. This is the initial part of the email where you basically paint a picture of your prospect worlds without your offered solution. It means triggering their pain points. Believe me, if you know your product actually solves a problem, if it actually does, and you're not just targeting the pain points, you would never ever sell any product, any service out to a person without the pain points, right? So, for example, with so many social media channels deserving your attention, it must be really difficult for you to manually update each site, right? So, this is known as the after. So basically, contrary to the previous point, you're present, and you're basically where you're present. You've basically built the picture of what their pain points are. So now you need to build a picture of how exactly you can solve that, the after effects, how exactly you can do that, right? So for that, an example would be, but imagine if you could streamline all your social media platforms in a single channel and automate SMM workflow to maintain steady lead gen. Go High Level can use that, and this is exactly one of the features of Go High Level. Instead of, one thing for all B2B SaaS companies, instead of selling every single one of your features in cold emails, target one really important feature, basically addressable to that TAM, target that, and believe me, you'll see results, right? Then, bridge. Now you've already painted both the pictures of the prospect problem and the how exactly you're going to solve that. Now is the perfect time to bridge the gap between these two and pitch your solution, right? So, for example, our engineering team has tirelessly worked to develop the most advanced social media automation tool to help people like you generate AI-driven posts, schedule them, and get detailed insights, right? So here's a quick example, right? Hey Susie, hey first name, I noticed your blog posts are not mobile optimized, and you must be losing hundreds of potential customers due to that. What if I tell you that there's a Chrome plugin to automatically optimize blog posts for mobiles and tabs? Our tool name can help you with that, right? I'd love to talk you to over a call, and let's set it up for your website. Best signature sender's name. That's it. That was a complete BAP formula. Just take it, apply it, and see those results coming in. And why this actually works, let me show you. So these are some of the results we've actually able to achieve for our clients using these formulas, which I'm about to expose, right? Let it load. So these are some of the campaigns we actually ran. So one of the bulk campaign got pretty good, decent reply rate, and the list goes on and on. We actually booked demo calls for our clients with these companies, and these are massive companies, right? With Walmart, Nike, and we actually target B2B SaaS companies, and these meetings were booked for them, not for our agency. We simply work with B2B SaaS company. That being said, that was a quick plugin, right? So problem, agitate, solution, known as the PAS formula, right? So PES is basically tested to be one of the best performing and the most popular email copywriting formulas. The best thing about the formula is that it actually works for all kind of marketing out there, for agencies, for B2B SaaS companies. It actually works. And irrespective to the industry you're targeting, PES can actually prove to be really beneficial for your marketing strategy if you implement it strategically and tactically, right? So let's dive deeper into that. First of all, pain. In this section, usually at the beginning of the email after the greeting, you lay out the problem of your potential clients and highlight their inconveniences, right? For example, finding the right credit card for your needs is too stressful, sometimes too confusing to bother, right? Now, once you've actually highlighted the pain point, you want to dive deeper into that, right? Kind of finding the more details about the nitty-gritty details, right? This is like rubbing salt on wounds, of course. And you've already mentioned the pain points. Now it's time to make it more emotional by stressing a bit more. However, don't agitate it too much. It may sound too negative. If you are really good at copywriting, you must know the right balance between finding the right balance of preserving the privacy and also making sure your emails, your formulas you're applying are not too negative, right? So, for example, choosing the right banks, working out the lowest interest rate and credit limits and the other perks seems like there's a lot on your plate, right? So now you want to present your solution. Now's your time for you to reveal the solution that can possibly solve the problems. So now you want to present the solution. Now's your time to reveal the solution that can possibly solve their problems, right? Quick example, no worries, we bring you XYZ website to compare and choose the best credit card for your needs. Now, why this actually works, for example, you are a B2B fintech SaaS company and you have got a website that kind of allows all the banking, all the credit card industries out there in terms of the banks and kind of check it out, the benefits, the disadvantages, the pros and cons, the fees, the structures, interest rate. That is one of the companies that will surely perform well if you actually use email, right? A quick example. Hey Roxanne, I noticed some negative reviews on poor customer service on your website. It's unfortunate to lose customers due to lack of tools. Enter the tool name. Automatically integrates client data in a unified dashboard to easily track, manage, and resolve customer feedback. Up for a call to see how exactly we can turn those negative reviews into positive ones, right? And satisfy customers. Thanks, sender's name. So now comes the fan dancer formula, or known as cliffhanger. This formula basically focuses on the audience and kind of tilting them, and without actually revealing the product service that you're offering. So besides email marketing, or the fan dancer formula can be used in website, pop-up, social medias, and even product descriptions, right? This formula actually works best and you don't have much data about your prospects. We're currently looking for a generic marketing medium to create hype or curiosity around your offerings, right? So, hey first name, seems like you're using way too many tools for your email marketing efforts and I bet you're losing tons of customers due to pain point. I have a special tool that can help you solve pain point and can help you achieve goal. Click here to learn more. Enter the link, best sender's name. That's it. Now most of you would be like, oh, you're not supposed to send links in your emails. Of course you're not supposed to send, but if it is really important, you can send. It's not an obligatory that you should not send or you should send. It's something like, if you want better deliverability, just simply send plain text emails. That's it. You don't want to send images, you don't want to send links. That's it, right? So now is actually going to be sentence message. Do you know that actually the average professional receives around 120 emails a day? There's no way an email can hold an attention span for more than 8 seconds. Nowadays, attention and buying that attention is really expensive. Speak about paid ads. You need to invest a lot more. It's way too much expensive. That's why cold email marketing is the best possible channel out there. If you actually know what you're doing, then believe me, you've got potential. So, a smart way to minimize your copywriting effort and hook your prospects' attention is by writing an outreach email of only 1 to 2 sentences. Quick, right? So, hey Scooby, we bring you a highly personalized cold emailing tool to scale your business. Mind if I share a demo? Straightforward, smart, concise, to the point. If somebody sends me an email like that, 110%, I'll open it, click it, reply it. I'll do everything I possibly can because it doesn't take much of my time. It respects my time. You know what I'm saying? It respects my time. So focus on that. Enter thanks, first name, last name, whatever, your signature, right? Then for last formula for today, video approach. I know some of you guys can kind of use it and it might get overwhelming, but believe me, these formulas actually work. So boring text message, I know most of the people out there are just using that, but you can kind of use video introduction like Loom videos, like custom Loom videos. It's more like if you're targeting 10,000 emails, if you're basically targeting 10,000 leads and prospects out there with really generic and broad messages, you'll probably get one or two replies, or not even that. Most of the people will put you in spam inbox. But if you send like really super personalized emails and Loom videos out to those prospects, and just instead of sending 10,000 emails, how about reduce it down to 200, 300? But believe me, from that 200, 300, it's way more beneficial than that 10,000, right? So, of course, we receive a ton of emails, cold emails, and do we open all of them? No, we don't. And do you? Of course you don't, right? So, we only open the interesting ones and those from which we actually can learn more about. And these strategies are only existing, I'm just exposing them because these are the strategies I've learned over the past couple of years and I want to give it out to my audience, right? So instead of sending boring text emails, make a Loom video if you offer, send them for a change. And here's your approach, and here's exactly how you can approach that to your prospect. So, subject, next destination, YouTube, something like that. Short, concise, smart. Hey Daniel, I love your humorous snippets on B2B news on LinkedIn. Have you thought of making YouTube shorts for greater audience reach? I've recorded a video on how you can do it. If it's something that interests you, what happened? Yeah, if it's something that interests you, I would be happy to share the video link with you. Let me know, best, sender's name. One tip I'd like to give it to you guys. Instead of directly sending a Loom, get more yeses with them. See, you can clearly see. I've recorded a Loom video. If that's something that interests you, I would be happy to share it with you. Of course, you're going to make, but you kind of get the yes and making sure that the person has opened the email, is replied, and based on that, you made the custom video and kind of send it. In this way, you'll actually save a lot of more time, right? So that was pretty much it for today. Hopefully, you guys found it really valuable. And for me, these are just the raw facts, formulas that I just gave out to you guys. And believe me, you'll find it really valuable, and you book tons and tons of demo calls out there. That being said, if you're a B2B SaaS company, quick plugin. If you're a B2B SaaS company who's kind of looking to automate their whole operations and just hand it over to an agency who can book 25 plus, minimum 25 plus financially qualified demo calls every single month for a B2B SaaS company, link will be in the description for a calendar. You can simply book a free strategy session with me. In that session, we'll basically discuss what's your product like, what are the problems you're facing, and how exactly you can drive a perfect solution to overcome those challenges. That being said, till then, peace.